Good afternoon. Today is Monday, February the 13th. Time right now, Singapore is just past 12:25 in the afternoon. And over the weekend, we can see last Friday, the market remains basically in consolidation mode. As you can see, the market after a big sell-off based on the previous Friday's non-farm payroll results, the whole of last week market has been in flat condition most of the time. As you can see from the chart here, this is the 4 hours Dow Jones Industrial Average cash market, and you can see the prices did not take out the previous Thursday high and low. So basically the market remains very much in consolidation mode. Okay, so nothing new to report here. The market will have to tell us which way you want to go, and I think tomorrow will be a great time for it to tell us which direction it wants to go, because tomorrow we have a slew of major economic numbers being released across the board, starting with Japan. We have the GDP numbers coming up. Okay, this is for Q4 2022. The market expected a better result at 0.6% compared to the previous negative 0.2%. So they're expecting a good result tomorrow morning, and that will be at 7:50 in the morning. And then after that, in the afternoon, we have the UK labor report. We have unemployment rate coming in, and market expectation is to be the same as 3.7%. So no change there. And then of course, in the evening, we have the Euro area. We're going to release their GDP reports. Again, this is Q4 of 2022. Year on year, they do expect the GDP to actually stays constant at 1.9%. So there is no surprise here. And then of course the major one will be the US CPI numbers coming out at 9:30 p.m. That one year on year, they do expect a climb down from 6.5% to 5.8%. So they are building up for a fantastic number. So we will have to see what is the main result here. Now, if you consider the core, which is removing the energy and food component of the CPI report, they do expect a good number from 5.7% previously to 5.3%. Like I say, this is building up to be a very optimistic outlook. So we will have to see what the market, how the market reacts once the number actually are being published. Okay, so again, nothing much new here. What we want to see is in the S&P 500. Now, S&P 500 managed a high 2 weeks ago, right after the non-farm payroll number has been released at 4,195.44, and this is the best they have done for the entire year so far. And since then, the market has pulled back in a three-wave corrective pattern and has yet to break below the near-term support line here. So there is still a little bit of a bullish bias still present in the S&P 500. So we were to see whether the release tomorrow of the CPI number is going to cause any changes. And if the market breaks below 4,000, the market is on the way down, and the market could have already peaked. But based on what we have seen so far, the rebound from last October low of 3,491 does not look complete to me. The ideal price will be at 4,373, or at least to challenge the previous high here, which is here, the August high, okay, at 4,325.28. That would be ideal. But if the market decide to come down from here and take out 4,000, then obviously the market has rallied short of its target and is preparing to come down. Okay, so over in the Nasdaq, we are also seeing something quite similar. But unlike the S&P 500, this three-wave rebound from last October has already hit its target at 12,880. Actually, it's 12,881. Okay, so it is more or less hit my target because it just missed my target by 4 points. So, but when you look at all the overall structure, it does appear to have already hit its target, and then we have a faint move here. There's a wash trade here, and the market comes back down in three-wave and take out the near-term support line. So this could be interesting here. Okay, whereas the other two equity index did not show any real sign of coming down. The Nasdaq 100 now is beginning to show very fresh sign that maybe the market has already topped out at 12,881. Okay, so we have to watch this Nasdaq going forward. And over in Asia this morning, we see that the Nikkei continues to edge lower. It opens low and continue to trade lower. Then, of course, last week we have the high traded here at 27,821. at the get-go on Monday 1 week ago, and the market have attempt to rally twice on Tuesday and again on Friday. Did not quite make it. So the highs for last week was 27,821, and this morning the market decided that okay, enough trying. Let's try the downside. Okay, so for time being, we can see that the market did take out a near-term support line here, but this may not be conclusive enough. We need to see more decline to actually give us a sense that market has already topped out. Okay, so over in the Shanghai Composite Index, this market wants to go up. So we can see that the high traded at 3,310 was traded exactly 1 week ago on Monday. Okay, since then the market has been doing very much the same as the Dow Jones market has been consolidating with no real signs that it want to come back down or go up. Okay, in any significant way. So the level to watch on the downside will be 3,212. If the market either way breaks above 3,310 or breaks below 3,212, then of course the market will be telling us which direction you want to go. For now, we can see that this market rebound from last October, end of last October, is a three-wave affair, and the market has actually did something very interesting here at 3,308, which is the previous high here. You can see this is the previous high here that was last traded in July last year. Okay, so the market actually last Monday attempt to go over, took out maybe some stops here and then turned downward. So this could be a sign that this is a fake trade. Meaning that it's trying to trap those people who place stop loss above 3,308 and trigger those stops. There was no follow through buying. Market decided to turn back down. So this could be setting the stage for lower prices, honestly. Okay. Over in the Shanghai Composite Index, we can see that, no, sorry, this is the Hang Seng. Hang Seng also did something very interesting, very similar to what we saw in the Shanghai Composite Index. This high here that we saw here is also even further than the one that we saw in the Shanghai Composite Index. That is the last April 2022 high, okay, which is 22,523. Market did a faint move here. Can you see the market did a fake move here? Okay, and then come back down on last Monday. The very same day it tried to break above, and the market has been trading lower since then. Okay, and the fact that it has taken out this minor support line here is telling us that maybe this move here is setting the stage for much lower prices. The next target will be 19,300. Okay, which is this low here. Okay, so we have to watch this market as we go along for the week. Over in currency, we can see that the dollar continued to edge higher, with the other major currencies starting to decline. And the high that we saw here was actually traded 2 Thursday ago. Remember what happened 2 Thursday ago? We have the ECB and the BOE, which is the Bank of England, hiking interest rates. So right after the hike of interest rate, market went up to a new high of 110.33, and then since then everything has unraveled. And as of last Friday, not Friday, the 2 Fridays ago, the market actually breaks below the support line and have never looked back. This morning, the market appears weak. So there's nothing between here and where it needs to be next, which is 104.80. Okay, so the nearest support here appears to be 104.80. So if there's nothing else, the market cannot break above this high here, okay, which is 107.90 or 109 or 108. Okay, the market is likely to try out the lower end. Okay, so do watch out for continued losses in the currencies, meaning to say the dollar in the near term is likely to continue to edge higher. Whereas in the sterling, the market topped out much earlier. It topped out in January of 23rd, and then during this move here, there was a fake move. Now, when you trace back this move actually originated from here. Okay, back to December the 13th. Yeah, December 13th. So the high here, attempt to go higher, fail, come back down, very much like what we saw in the euro dollar. Then that was the start of the decline here. Okay, so far the market has actually went down to low of 119.30, 119.60, and only managed to go up as high as this level here, which is 121, 122 levels. Okay, so in the meantime, the market is likely to trade between these two ranges of 122 to 119.60. Okay, I think the market is likely to charge even lower because now we can remove this support line here and then look at this near-term support line. This support line here now is the only thing that's holding on to this market. Now we draw another one. We connect the two latest bottom here. if the market take out this next bottom here, then again the market is again primed to slide lower, okay, towards the 118.40. Okay, 118.40 is the meantime is the near target. Over in the Aussie, we can see the Aussie has been doing relatively well compared to, let's say, the euro dollar or the sterling versus the dollar, because the move downward has been very, very controlled. The market is still trading above the support line here, so nothing interesting to watch over in Aussie for the time being. What we want to see is dollar yen starting to show sign of life. Of course, over the weekend, last week we have a new updates on who is going to take over the current governor of the Bank of Japan, which is Kuroda. He's supposed to retire on April the 8th. So the Japanese government under Kishida is recommending this guy called Ueda, a 70-odd-year-old gentleman who is academia, who was also formerly part of the board of governors. So he is not new to central banking, but however, because he is an academia, because that means that he only have theories and no real life experience. So the market is a little bit concerned how he is going to deal with the monetary policy in Japan. Okay, we need to be resolved. Okay, so of course, you want a strong man and at the helm, but because these guys are untested quality, we do not know whether he can actually do the job. So the market right now, based on this initial appointment, news of his appointment was actually very welcoming. Okay, thinking that this guy is going to be able to do the job. So the yen actually strengthened on Friday, but this morning I think there's a change of mood. Okay, the yen is falling. Okay, and then you can see the dollar is starting to rise, and now it is at this moment in time, it's at 132.13, so which is the high for the day so far. And going forward, if the market continues to edge higher, there's a real risk. Not only will the market take out 133, it may even go and challenge 134.80. Okay, the market take out this level here, I think the target will be at least 135.50 levels. So do watch out for this three-wave corrective pattern to go to 135.50. Okay, over in dollar Canadian, we can see it is still very tentative. Market has not really told us where you want to go as far as the dollar CAD is concerned. The low end here is 136, 1.3260, and the high end here is 134.70. So between these two ranges here, the market just have to find its equilibrium. This 200-point price range right now is smack in the middle, so there is really no high what you call it, high probability trade. But I think I like to skew it towards more towards the higher end. Okay, we will have to see as the market unfolds. Over in gold market, we can see the gold market continue to slide. After this monstrous slide, which is more than almost $100 per ounce over 48 hours, the market spent the good part of last week consolidating with no strength to go higher. And then on Friday, it decided to resolve to the downside. And this morning we have last Friday it actually went up to a low of $1,852.80, and then this is where we are right now. Right now, I think the market is likely to continue to slide lower, perhaps to 1,824.50. Okay, so this is a near-term pivot line here. You can see this is one pivot here, two pivot here. So basically, I think this market will probably begin to drift lower to 1,824.50. Okay. Over in the silver is even worse than gold right now. It doesn't have any rebound whatsoever. Same thing after the massive sell down, the market spent the whole of a good part of last week consolidating before resolving to the downside on Thursday, and it is still trading at the lower end. Currently, it's at $21.84. I think the market may even drift all the way to $20.58. We have to watch this level as the market decide to go lower. Long term, I think I want to buy this thing, but in the meantime, it just simply cannot bounce. So wait for the buyer to come in. Okay. Over in crude oil, we can see crude oil has been charging higher since one week ago. Last Monday, we can see prices open the week itself with a move to the downside, take out this marginal low here at $72.46 to $72.25, and then did a major reversal. You can see this bar here on the 4 hour. This is a major reversal pattern, and the market did not quite look back. It went all the way to $80.33 before coming in under profit taking this morning. Okay, so by and large, we know that the market has already gone higher, and the next question is, when this pullback happens, where is it going to stop? If the market can go somewhere to test the $76.52, that could be your opportunity to take a position. Okay, I am I'm of the opinion, I think this rebound here is not over yet. They may have a chance to go to all the way to $82.66 in due time. Okay. Over in crypto. Crypto also come under profit taking. Okay. Now for 2 weeks now, the market did not have a new high in Bitcoin. The highest traded was actually 24,258. That was on February the 2nd. Okay, so for 2 weeks now we have not seen new high, and this is prompting a lot of are beginning to see some profit taking coming in, because we can see that the market was actually waiting for some kind of impetus, and the market has held above 22,400 levels until Friday. It decided that it has new more people are throwing in the towel, maybe to say that, okay, I've taken the right for Bitcoin since the beginning of January, and market is not going anywhere. Maybe I want to take some money off the table, and that may have been the case where in which prices are now drifting lower. The next target here will be 20,358. Okay, do we have to watch this level? Over in Ethereum, the market is still in consolidation. We have not seen any new buyer coming in yet. So the market traded to a high of 1,714. That was 2 Fridays ago, and the market go lower. Now it's testing the lower end. This level is 1,500. So there is no one single bar here, although this is the 4 hours time frame. There is no one single bar that has closed below this 1,500. So if there is going to be one, the market is going to quickly unravel to the downside. Okay, the next possible support, okay, will not come in until 1,360, okay, which is quite a distance away. So do watch out for a one bar to actually close below the 1,500. Over in Ripple, we are seeing same thing, very much what we are seeing in Ethereum. The market is basically hanging on for dear life. The support now here is 0.3679. This morning we have a minor breach, but not closing below it. So we will have to see if the market will be able to hold on to this level. 3679 is going to be the level. If it close below, it's going to prompt more profit taking. Okay. In Cardano, we are seeing a slightly better outlook here. Okay, prices no doubt has taken out and made a minor support line. Maybe we have to adjust this line to account for this move here. Not quite the best move. Okay, let me see. Yeah, this is better. Okay, so you can see that prices are currently trading below the support line. The equality target is about let me see, 0.374, which is near the immediate support levels. Okay, so I think this level should be able to hold for now, because Cardano does look like a more positive structure than the other coins. Okay, so we have to see whether this level here 0.347 can actually hold. If it fails, the next possible level to support this market is 0.325. Okay, by and large, if equity market continue to slide, okay, which is very likely, then it may actually spill over into the other risky asset space, which is cryptocurrencies. In the meantime, this is all I have for you. Now remember, tomorrow we have a slew of major economic numbers going to be released, so expect some fireworks to happen. So keep your eyes peeled for that volatility. In the meantime, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.